Good morning, world. We're just sitting down to breakfast and we're back on the green juices. Look how green that is. Wow. It's half a bag of spinach in there. And this one is a spinach, pear and ginger drink for this morning. It is lovely. And it's got chia seeds in it and fresh lemon juice, fresh grated ginger, pears, spinach, water. Nice. We've got a busy day ahead of us. I've scheduled lots of things for us to do today because I've got a big to-do list and I need to get it smaller. So that is the plan for today. Hoping to film 2 videos, and I also want to do some maternity photos in the garden and just capture the bump just in case she decides to come early. Breakfast is over and just chucked the laundry in, so that's washing. I'll hang that out afterwards. And my first task this morning is to edit yesterday's vlog and get that out of the way, so let's crack on and do that. Okay, my edit is done, yay! And Jay has been setting up for the real talk we're going to film. So before we do that though, I'm going to put the laundry outside so that can be drying and we don't miss the sun of the afternoon.
The day before yesterday, we weren't filming it, but we went to go back to the City Hall, the Câmara Municipal, to sort out our Certificado de Registro, and came across a few problems that we didn't expect. According to the internet, what's supposed to happen is people from the EU just go to the town hall in your area. You're supposed to sign a declaration to say that you earn enough money to live here, you're not going to claim any benefits, and you're a citizen of the EU with your passport. That's it, and then you can stay for 5 years. But what we didn't take into account is that we look a little bit suspicious because we are much younger than the usual people that would come into a town like where we are asking for a temporary residence. Sasha is heavily pregnant, and I don't look 100% English, so they were a bit suspicious of us when we walked in, and a lot of questions were asked about where my background was from and whether we were actually fully British, and if we had paperwork to show that we were earning money. A lot of stuff that we normally, according to the forums, wouldn't have been asked. Perhaps if we just looked like the regular kinds of people that would come in, you know, retired, much older. So we have been given basically a list of things that we need to prove before they'll sign the thing. And also, we tried to apply for the Certificado too early. You're supposed to wait 90 days and then afterwards apply for it. But because we were applying for it within a month of arriving, it looked a little bit desperate, and the lady in the town hall was questioning it a lot. So it's no big deal. We've now just got to bring a little bit of extra paperwork with us to show that we actually earn money, and that's pretty much it. But it was a little bit of a moment of realization that yes, we do look a little bit different from the people that would usually come and apply for residency in Portugal. So keep that in mind. One major benefit to all of this though is that because we had to gather some documents that we hadn't looked at for a while, I checked my Thai bank account and somehow a payment had gone in there that we didn't know had gone in there, and we found ourselves with a little bit of a bonus bit of money to spend that we didn't know even existed anymore, and we probably would have lost if we didn't have to look into that bit of paperwork However, we came across another problem. Our bank card for our Thai account was left in the UK and we don't have a Thai phone number anymore, so we couldn't access that money online. So what I had to do instead was spend it. So I went to lazada.co.thai, which is like Thailand's Amazon, and I bought Sasha a new phone, which she has needed for a long time now because her Samsung is useless. It basically doesn't even turn on now without waiting 10 minutes. So yeah, we had a bit of a shopping spree to spend a bit of a bonus payment that came in from Thailand. So it all worked out well in the end. Next task on the list is to film the real talk video we've been planning. This one's going to be about the reasons why we and other YouTubers of a channel of our size don't respond to comments. I've had a few emails from a few people thinking that we were being rude or ignoring them, or they just didn't understand why. So I thought, why not cover it in a real talk? It's a good way for us to get those kind of things explained, and also it allows us to cover a few more points that we want to get out there. Eden's already in place. Eden! Hey, deaf dog. I dropped it. Deaf dog. That's that done with for now. Glad we managed to get that filmed and finished. Now it's time to eat some lunch. Sasha's toasting up some Centeo Escuro. Is that burnt?
A little bit.
It's like a nice burn though. Just the right amount of burn. Going back to the Let's Get Real videos and why we chose to make them. Yesterday we were speaking with Vince and Linda, our friends, and we were just talking about how life is going to change so much very soon when we have a baby, and there's a lot of things that we haven't quite worked out yet, like how much we can film with a child, what is acceptable, what's not, what do we want to share, what do we not want to share about this new life that we're going to embark on. It's all very confusing and it's impossible for us to work out before it happens what we want to do about it. So I think it's good to have an outlet like the Let's Get Real videos so that when things change we can explain them in detail to those who have been following for a long time and understand that this channel has to evolve as we get older, as we age and as we do new things and move to different countries. So I'm glad that we thought about making this thing, and it will be useful definitely down the line.
Alright, I have just moved out into the garden. The next thing I want to do is film my 36-week pregnancy update. So I'm just writing down all my points that I want to talk about, and yeah, I'm doing that outside because it's nice out here. Eden's joined me for a little wander.
Okay, it didn't take too long to finish filming the 36-week update for Sash. There was a little bit of construction noise going on nearby, so hopefully it's not too noisy. I'm looking forward to taking these tiny moments into its final format after we've gone through all the pregnancy updates, obviously done the birth video, which is going to be big. It's going to be really difficult to film because I know I want to be there and present on the day. I don't want to be filming too much, but at the same time I know how important it is to try and capture this moment that we can never repeat. And when we've finally got that down and we've transitioned into what tiny moments it's going to be, I'm very excited about how it's going to turn out. We've talked about it a lot, and we want it to be cinematic. We want it to have a music track, to have the soundtrack playing, but we also want it to feel like it's got a lot of personality and reality in it too. So it won't be just a full-blown cinematic episode. There will be elements of realness to it too. We just haven't pinpointed exactly how we're going to put it together until the first episode goes online, when baby is born, name is revealed, birth video is up, everything is done and dusted. Whatever we decide, I'm certain it's going to be a great memory to share, so we're excited about that. There's a checklist going.
Good. I've got some ticks.
Got some serious ticks done.
Yeah.
It's like 3-4 videos made today, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ticks off my list.
Excellent.
Soon to be 8.
Excellent. Oh, hello. I think it's somebody's dinner time. When it gets to around 5:30, which is half an hour before her dinner time, she starts stamping up and down with her feet. It's really sweet. She's deciding not to do it now for the camera, but normally she runs back and forth for ages, clicking around on the clicky floor, and then she starts bouncing her paws up and down until we get up and give her food. So I'm gonna go and give her food anyway. She's loving this new Portuguese meat. You following me? Did you hear the words Portuguese meat? She's being unnaturally patient today, especially because I've just opened the tin, so she can obviously smell this delicious, delicious meal that she's about to eat. This is what Eden's new food looks like. It's got little bits of pasta in it and bits of carrot. Oh my goodness! You really excited for your carne? You can smell it, can't you? Where's your bone? 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 Yeah, that is your bone, isn't it? Come on then. Here you go. Yum. Oh, I love my new dinner. But my ears go inside the bowl and they get covered in carne. Sky is looking perfect today. Weather has been just right. Last week it was fluctuating a lot. It was getting really cold at night, but it's been quite warm. Last night we had to take the covers off because it was too hot. Today's been perfect. No need for any heating or any windows open or anything. It's just been just right. And these are my favourite type of clouds for taking pictures. Yes, I do have a favourite type of cloud. That sounds quite geeky. Wowzers. We finished it all. There's a whole bowl, you greedy dog. Spin, spin. Yeah, good girl. You almost got it all. Just one little carrot left. Eat your carrot. Eat your carrot. Go on, eat it. Eat your carrot. I will not eat it. I do not want the last carrot. Dinner prep is complete. I've finished this. It's a vegan chili, and it even has some of my fresh basil from outside. I say fresh, but it is on the verge of death, and yet somehow the flavour of those basils has increased by at least 3. So I'm going to enjoy this now. It's time to eat food.
It looks good.
Are you hungry?
I am, yes, very hungry.
I'm really liking this rice that we're buying out here. It tastes like risotto rice, but it's not. I don't know what makes it different, but I'm going to have to find out. It's really good. We're going to end the vlog here, so please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today. Don't forget to subscribe to both our channels, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Modern Family to watch.
Thank you. Here's an Andrew Jackson. Make a clean set of sheets happen. I'll introduce you to his twin brother. You don't have to do the banner, but what's it cost me?
Man, it was a great idea to come on the train.
We're the last bastion of respectable travel now that every airport's become a sweatpant convention.
We are all traveling to Portland because Jay's ex-wife Dee Dee